a video for you guys that I am really excited to talk to you about, and basically today I'm going to be talking about Girl Meets World. So if you don't know, this is a new Disney Channel TV show that started only really recently. I think in the UK we've had 3 episodes, so I'm not sure whether I think maybe we're a bit behind the US, but I don't really know. But anyway, really it's just pretty new. It just started on the Disney Channel. And if you don't know, there was a TV show called Boy Meets World. I actually should have looked up when it began and when it finished, but I didn't. I think it maybe began in the early 90s and finished in finished in 2000 actually. Don't know why I've got that in my head, but maybe not. I'll put it somewhere. Anyway, Boy Meets World I haven't seen many episodes of, and that's simply because I'm not sure if it was aired in the UK. It might have been, probably on some channel somewhere it was. But in terms of TV season releases, we don't get the box sets released over here. I do actually have the first season of Boy Meets World, the Region 1 edition, because that's the only way you can get it. It's a US release. I've got that one, but you know, it's tricky for me to watch it. I can only watch it on a really small screen through not having too many region free situations. So you know, I've seen a few episodes, and like I say, it's of the first season, so I don't really know, you know, where the storyline ended up or things like that, but I've kind of been able to gather the gist. And Girl Meets World is kind of like a spin-off follow-up series, and you know, the main character, whose name I can't even think of right now, and I've been watching the new one, so I should be able to remember that. But anyway, the dad of the girl in Girl Meets World was the boy, the main character, you know, in Boy Meets World. So it's really cool that it's still the same character, still the same guy, still the same actor. Really, really awesome. And his wife, I believe, was also in the show, and you know, I think they got married in the show and they were together in the show, Boy Meets World, and now you know, they have these 2 kids, Riley and a little boy, and you know, it's their life now. It's like a, you know, new sitcom, and it's really, really awesome. I've really, really been enjoying it. I, you know, went into it open-minded. You know, obviously it's, well, I don't know, I think it's for fans who were Boy Meets World fans, so you know, maybe the age range is going to vary with this one, because if you're a fan of that, maybe you'll now be a bit older, but it's also welcomes new fans, you know, younger ones who might not have seen Boy Meets World, or like I say, over here in the UK, people might not really know much about Boy Meets World, so they just go into it not sure about the backstory. And it doesn't kind of do too much of a backstory. The first episode, he just kind of says, okay, well, this is your world now, you know, make it your own and stuff like that, but there's no real, you know, whatever hinder on it too much. So I don't know if it will be later on in the series. I believe there is some special guests who were in Boy Meets World, who just kind of appear a bit, but as I haven't seen a lot of it, I didn't really know who they were. But I'm sure if you're a fan of the show, there might be some fun little references in there that you guys would get that I maybe wouldn't. But if you're not a fan of Boy Meets World, and you don't really know anything about it, I still highly recommend this show, because like I say, I don't know much about it, but I had heard of the show and known of it and known that the actors were in it, which I thought was awesome. I'm so glad that, you know, they didn't just change it up, so I'm sure fans would really appreciate that. But as a show, looking at it, you know, apart from that, I think it's really enjoyable. It's really great. It's, I feel like they've accepted that it's not just going to be the tweens watching it. There's going to be people who were fans who are going to look at it, and it's not too stupid, you know? It's more of a family sitcom than it's not as silly as some other Disney shows. I'm not saying that all Disney Channel shows are silly, but some of them, you know, are maybe a bit more on the silly side. It has a few silly moments, but that's funny, it's okay. It's kind of like, you know, maybe like Full House, for example, you know, family sitcom type thing. And it really does it really great. I've really enjoyed it. I mean, I've only seen 3 episodes, as I said. The first one, I was like, I quite enjoyed it. The second one, I really, really liked. The third one, I really, really liked. I mean, you know, Riley is in 8th grade, I think, or she's, you know, she's a young student, and she, you know, is dealing with things like boys, and her dad is a teacher and stuff, but also the little boy, he's 6 or 5 actually, sorry, and you know, he's like wanting to, in one episode, like be more grown up, and they're like, no, stay young and stuff. But it's really, really cute, and it just deals with all different things that you would expect in this kind of situation. And I just think that, you know, if you like this kind of things, like for example, I'm a big fan of Full House, and I think if you loved Full House, this is kind of, you know, along the same routes as that, and of course along the same routes as Boy Meets World, but as I say, I'm not too familiar with that one, but obviously I presume it's pretty similar. So yeah, I totally recommend it. If you don't really watch Disney Channel shows, I still think you're going to enjoy this. I cannot wait for the other episodes. I've got them all set to record. Like, we have a, you know, one of them record ones where you can record, so I often miss those kind of things. So I've, it's got them all set to record, so I can't wait to watch more episodes and see how it all unfolds. Yeah, if you guys want me to do a full series review when it has finished, I think there's 20 something episodes in this first series. Fingers crossed they continue and have further series with this one. I think it's going to be a big hit. I definitely think it's going to be a Disney Channel show to watch. I think it's going to, go up there with the ones. Yes, I'm really excited about it. I really enjoy it. Like I say, it's about this girl called Riley and, things with her best friend and boys and school and her parents, and that's all kind of so far, but I'm sure it's going to delve into deeper things and we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend you watch it. Let me know down in the comments below if you've seen Girl Meets World, or if you're a fan of Boy Meets World and what you think of it. Oh, also I forgot to mention, it is of course set in New York, which is really nice as well, because I'm definitely a big fan of things set in New York. I really like New York. I think it's really awesome, so I was really happy about that. I was like, ooh, so that added even more reason for me to think, oh, that's really great, and I maybe enjoyed it a little bit more. So if you're a fan of New York as well, that's good too. Oh, and the intro, loved the intro. I really liked the intro. Sometimes, like I say, Disney Channel TV shows, the intros are a little bit cheesy, and but this intro, really loved it. Yeah, so I highly recommend this show. Definitely go check it out, even if you're not a Disney Channel fan. I'd say give it a watch. If you didn't watch the first episode, I'd say definitely watch at least the first and the second episode. Don't just watch the first one and judge it there. Watch 2 episodes, because like I say, I enjoyed the second and third episode more. But let me know what you think down in the comments below if you've seen this show. Let me know if you've seen Boy Meets World. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this kind of TV show Disney Channel review, and I'll just see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you are a newbie. And yes, thank you for watching. Goodbye!